बहारो फूल बरसाओ मेरा महबूब आया है.
I started shooting for this movie a week after he passed. Time is finite. Learn to live a little.
21st anniversary of Janasheen. I think that deserves a round of applause.
I took a break for a long time, 12 years. It was very scary. When my first film didn't work, I had to return close to 1 crore of rupees because people wrote me off.
वाहन चलाते समय दूर ध्वनि पे वार्तालाप करना संकटपूर्ण होता है.
Take 5 or 6, and I almost got it, and right towards the end I messed up, and again I went, oh, the kids were like,
You were the original rom-com star. Was he a strict father?
Good question. He told me this. He says, I'm going to support you for 1 year. I'm going to give you 50,000 rupees a month, and I'll give you a roof on your head. After that, you're on your own.
जिसे देखो फोन में मुंह ढूंढ से जिंदगी गुजार रहा है.
This character, I feel, sums up your hero arc beautifully.
Benching?
Yeah, benching.
Pookie! Collapsed. It's a mess.
No. Don't take it literally.
Give me a hint. Someone who... Oh, spill. Oh, I'm old. I'm 2 generations before.
मैं तो अच्छी तरह देख रहा हूँ.
बात को बदला मत.
Was it supposed to be this funny?
This is the first film I got paid 1 crore for, actually.
अबे अपनी बीवी को डराने आया था यार. अब खुद डर लग रहा है मेरे को. किशन.
This lady comes up to me. Fardeen, मैं आपकी बहुत बड़ी फैन हूँ. लेकिन अगर आइंदा आपने ऐसी गंदी पिक्चर नो एंट्री की ना,
The ultimate heartthrob. He's the one with the strongest face card. The Janasheen of a legendary film family. सिल्वर स्क्रीन पे सबको फिदा करने के बाद ये अब OTT पे विस्फोट कर रहे हैं. Thank the movie gods, he's back in the Khel now. And something tells us ये Housefull होने वाली है. Boys and girls, please make some noise for Mr. Fardeen Khan.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for those most kind words.
Of course. Can I call you FK? Is that all right?
Funny story about that. Well, me and my father, of course, shared the same initials. We were once together. He was there. My friends were there, and my friends used to call me FK.
Oh.
And my father was in the background, and someone was like, "Hey, FK," and he was referring to me. And my father was a little away, but he heard. And he turns around and says, "There is only one FK." It was him. So, yes, but
I think I'll stick to Fardeen.
no, you can call me FK. People call me FK now.
Lovely. Yeah, it's just got a nice ring to it, I suppose.
I think I have the permission now.
Lovely.
To be
yes,
called FK.
Yes. Lovely. I mean, firstly, welcome to Mashable Mehfil. Thank you so much for being
I'm so
here.
happy to be here.
Yeah.
I've seen a couple of your episodes, and they're a lot of fun. And,
Thank you. We're so happy to have you here.
I'm happy. I'm happy with everything you'll do.
Yeah, thank you. What a journey, FK. But it's been anything but easy, right? There was fame and failure and transformation, and now a grand comeback. What kept you going on difficult days?
It's how you orient yourself in life. I mean, my story is no different to anyone's life story. You have, successes, failures, heartbreaks, pain, tragedy. It's just life. It's what teaches you. It's what keeps you going. Everything comes in opposites.
Absolutely.
Love, hate.
Yeah.
Anger, peace.
Especially
night,
as business
day.
mein. Yeah.
No, in anything.
In life. Yeah.
I mean, it's day that gives night meaning.
Absolutely.
It's hatred that gives love meaning. It's love that gives hatred meaning.
Very well
So
put.
everything comes in dualities. So you learn from that, and we're all flawed in so many ways. And I think one of the most important things to learn is how do you get up when you fall? And everyone falls.
Yeah.
And that's a life lesson. So you got to just believe. I mean, of course, set small victories.
Small goals.
Small goals, but you have a big goal in mind at the end of the day. So you reach that small goal, you get a little more confidence, you feel better.
Yeah.
And then you go to the next one, and the next one, and the next one.
What's the goal that in your mind right now? ऐसा क्या goal है कि this I have to tick?
Professionally speaking, I took a break for a long time, 12 years. It was very daunting coming back. It was very scary. I I literally cut off from the industry. So
Yeah.
I had my own fears and insecurities. I didn't know if people remembered me, whether they wanted to see me, whether they were interested. Of course, there was a whole new generation. I mean, I'm Gen X, now we're talking about Gen Z, and now
Gen Alpha?
Now Gen Alpha has
Yeah.
started. So I just came with the mindset of a newcomer.
Lovely.
I forgot that I had ever done 28 or 27 movies. And
So you started as a newcomer.
I
again.
came with that mindset. So I had nothing to lose. And I'm fortunate that the people I've worked with still believed in me, still felt I have a few rounds to go.
Yeah.
I've had a loyal fan base who've stuck with me throughout,
Yeah.
and whose messages and love and support even when I wasn't working. And so here I am. I'm on my 4th project. I finished 3, starting with Hira Mandi and Visfort, which was the first film I
Yes.
signed. You know, it was Sanjay Gupta and Bhushan Kumar who signed me first, and I always mention them because they took a chance on me.
Yes.
You know,
And
it's-
that
it's-
doesn't happen often in the industry, if I may say so. I mean, it's a cutthroat business.
I don't know whether it happens often or not, but I do know it's rare.
Yeah.
I'm not sure who's taken a break for this long. I'm sure there are some,
Yeah.
but it's rare. And of course, my co-star Ritesh Deshmukh also, who's a very close friend as well.
Yeah.
So they made me feel very much at home, and it was such a pleasure to work with. And then of course, I got this dream opportunity to work with Mr. Bhansali, and that to me, I couldn't believe it. I had to pinch myself. It's really happening. So even though it was a small role, but it was always meant to be that.
And unanimous love. I
And-
think it just कितना प्यार, बहुत सारा प्यार.
बहुत शुक्रगुजार हूँ मैं सबका, and I try and keep as authentic a relationship with my audiences through my Instagram account.
There are a few thirst traps as well. Recent thirst traps.
Thirst
Am I right?
traps?
I mean, those are good pictures, really. I
Oh,
mean,
those I worked hard for those.
No, absolutely you did.
I-
Absolutely you did.
I worked
I saw
hard.
Ritik's comment on it as well.
I worked hard for those
Yes,
pictures.
you did,
So,
you did.
You're calling me a thirst trap, so I'm happy at my age to be called a thirst trap.
Of course. I mean, it's just, like I said, we were talking about Gen Z. That's the Gen Z way to put it. Am I right? I'm a millennial, but still, that's the Gen Z way to put it, right? Yes. But you know...
My Gen Z vocabulary is pretty bad. I mean, Crystal D'Souza, my co-star in Miss Fortin, and she used to use a whole bunch of Gen Z vocab, including FOMO. And I was like, what the hell is FOMO? I had
It's
to...
JOMO now, by the way.
Oh, what is JOMO?
Joy of missing out.
The joy of
The joy of
yes,
missing out.
yes,
That's
yes.
more in tune with...
I think I even posted a story.
Yeah.
I came across that.
Let's do that. Let's test your Gen Z lingo game. Shall we?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to be really bad at this. I'm going to tell you all from now.
I'll join you because,
Okay.
I'm pretty bad myself. चलिए
Oh.
देखते हैं. Yeah, we'll see the words here. Benching. Do you know what that means?
Benching?
Yeah, benching.
Sitting on a bench with a good view. No, in a nice park or on a pier by the sea. No.
No,
Benching?
cold.
Cold. Benching. I have no idea.
Keeping someone on the sidelines as a potential romantic option. So you bent someone, you're seeing someone, but you bent someone just in case that doesn't work out. I mean,
Okay.
it is what it is. Am
Okay.
I right, Gen Z? Benching. Let's go to the
Benching.
other word.
Which one of you are benching? Anyone benching here? Put their hands up.
No?
Come on, don't be shy.
Yeah.
No one's
No
benching
one's
here. Do you believe them? Do you
At
believe
least,
them?
No, I don't. At least they're not telling us. Chalo, next word. Pookie.
This they wanted me to do for Netflix. Wanted me to do this for Khel Mein.
Yeah.
They had this whole thing. Promo around Pookie, and I was like, who the hell is Pookie? I'm not doing no Pookie thing. I had no idea what it was, and I still have no idea.
But Pookie, I mean...
It's cute,
yeah,
lovable.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
It's a term of endearment.
My Pookie.
My Pookie.
My Pookie.
Yeah.
Okay, Meri Jaan. Yeah. Mera pyar, my Pookie. Okay, I get it.
So cute. But yeah, you got that right. You
Yeah.
got that right. Let's go to the next one. Not the one we're drinking, of
This is an acronym for something.
No, it's not an acronym. It's just tea. She spilled the tea.
Bloody hell. She spilled the tea.
I've already given you a lot of hint. She spilled the tea, she just...
What? Oh. What? Collapsed. It's a mess.
No. Don't take it literally. Just...
Give me a hint. Someone who's... Oh, spilled... Oh. Spilled the tea. You're supposed to say spilled the beans.
Give us the tea. Give us all the tea.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
Can I have a notepad and pencil?
I'll share it with you. Gossip or juicy information, basically. So there
Gossip
goes.
or juicy? What did we call it? Your millennium. We used to say, what's the goss?
What's the goss? Give us the goss.
What's gupshup?
Gupshup. I think gup is
No?
a better word than tea.
Yeah.
Next one.
Slaps. Okay, I won't take this literally. I have no bloody idea.
That slaps. You did not.
Oh. Oh, it's like sick.
Yes.
Sick. Yeah,
that slaps.
This was us. In our time, we used to be like, sick. So you all say slaps. Okay.
That's aggressive.
Nice to know.
Yeah. So used to describe music or food that is exceptionally good or enjoyable. So that slaps.
Nice to know. There was another word that came to mind which I cannot say on this show, but that's okay.
I mean, it's the internet. You can actually.
I'll just say it starts with a G and an F. Now you all figure it out. Hey, you all got it?
Spill the tea. Well, at least somebody got it.
Yeah, so maybe they can use some of
Yes, I'm sure
our
they will.
lingo. That was our time.
Lovely. Let's go to the next one. Oh, this is difficult.
I came across this.
Yeah.
I know what it is.
Yeah.
It's used in a romantic context.
Yes.
So someone is like breadcrumbs to lead you to them, like I do for my dog or for some ants that I feed. Did I get it right?
Yes.
I came across this,
Yes.
breadcrumbing.
Sending flirtatious but non-committal messages or signals to keep someone interested without making a serious commitment. That's a lot of work.
Why could you just say he's interested? Or she's interested. She fancies you.
It's a lot of work, guys. It's a lot of work.
But I think let me say breadcrumbing's cooler.
Yeah, it just does the work. It says what
By the way,
exactly it is.
is there like a book for this, or is there
No,
is there
you
some
gotta keep up. No, it's
website
just-
or some handle that
There is Urban Dictionary.
Urban Dictionary,
Dictionary,
which
yeah.
has this all comes from there.
Yeah, I mean, people come up with it all the time. I guess
Okay.
Rizz was the word of the year last year. Yeah, and this year it's manifest. But millennials also do manifesting, so that's fine.
So what did you use at your time?
For manifesting, we just, I think proposals came with I love you. College may, like,
But you also must have done some breadcrumbing in your life.
not that I'm going to share here.
No, I didn't ask you to share either a yes or a no.
No, but I was in a long distance relationship, see, for the longest period, so it was just like that kind of gal.
See, she's blushing. she's turning red. She must have. I'm doing the interview now. So,
I did not, guys. I did not. I was a good girl. I did not. Seriously, why is nobody believing me? I did not.
well, I've
You have to
done
believe
some
me.
breadcrumbing in my
You
life,
have?
in my time, for sure. Yeah. Well. Another.
Specific?
That's not what you all are thinking. I'm thinking of another phrase that was used.
What?
Ask me the next.
Okay, let's go to the next one.
My mind is going in
Different directions.
naughty places.
Simp.
I have no clue.
Guess. Take a guess.
Simp. Is it an acronym?
No.
No. Simp. Well, okay. I would guess simp is simple. Simp?
No. It's far from simple. Okay, I'll give you a hint.
Okay. It's
Say if I really like you a lot, say I love FK, So I'm basically simping.
Simping.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I am a. So I'm a simp. If I'm simping after you, I'm a simp.
I was thinking of some rhyming words.
Oh, don't! Oh my God! I know what you're thinking.
No, I might say it. I'm simping on this person. Can someone please pimp me?
Oh God! I knew you were thinking that.
In a nice way.
In a nice way.
Not in a bad way.
Not in a naughty way.
I was trying to be
absolutely.
Gen Z.
We love that.
I was trying to think like you guys.
Next one, please.
8.
8.
8.
The 8.
8.
What do you think it is?
8. The way going by your body language, cool.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
you ate that. Did I say right?
Which means
Yeah, the one he said.
it was a good thing you ate?
It was a good thing. It's
So
a good
you
thing.
ate.
Yeah, you ate that.
Oh, so we used to say you aced it or ate.
You ate.
With the head?
I mean, it helps. It just gets the message across. Okay, next one.
Nice to know.
You know this. No?
Snack, no. No.
No?
No. I'm old. I'm 2 generations before.
You look like a snack.
Oh, okay. Delicious.
Delicious.
Tasty.
No, not tasty. Beautiful. Like you look hot.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you know.
You look so cute, you look so sweet. I want to gobble you up.
Yeah, like.
So it's a snack. So now it's become a snack.
Yeah, but I think it's got that flirting element to it when you say someone looking like a snack, like Aja meri gaadi mein baith ja. That is the. No, I'm trying here, okay?
All day it used to be sex on toast.
That's great, guys. You should stick with that. Some things you don't mess with. Sex on toast is just classic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just
better
a
than
sweeter way.
snack.
But that was more direct, and I don't think.
Not subtle at all.
It's not romantic.
Not romantic. Yeah.
You know,
maybe.
it's not endearing.
Yeah, not endearing.
I mean, a snack can be.
Yeah, it's like in the Pookie.
Sex on toast is, I guess, obviously too overt.
Maybe. Okay, next one.
No cap. No cap. What? No limits.
Cold.
Do what you want. No.
No. Okay, I'll just give it.
Oh, give me another hint.
She was capping when she said she did not bend someone.
Oh.
Guys, quick यार, मेरे पीछे क्यों पड़े हो?
Covering up.
Warm.
She was capping. She was what? Bullshitting or lying.
Yeah. So basically, when you say no cap,
concealing the truth or conveniently making certain omissions.
no, it's actually the other way around. So when you say no cap, that's the truth. No exact. So when I say I did not bend someone, no cap. Yeah? No cap.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was difficult. Okay, we have the last one. Let's go.
Sus. I'm gonna suss you out. No. Sus.
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah, that's a pretty legit word actually. It's not made up. Sus is something like when you say suspicious.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah.
So-
suss you out, as in investigate. Suspicious, or no, this comes from suspicious.
The slang, no, it
This is
doesn't.
suspicious?
So this sus is basically when something is shady. That's another word.
So suspicious. It's
Yeah,
come from suspicious.
Yeah.
So sus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the story is sus. Or so if someone's behaving sus.
Yeah. This makes sense compared to
It
the
does.
others.
At least there's some relation to the actual
And I thought the
meaning.
sweetest was breadcrumbing.
Lovely, but thank you so much. This was so much fun, guys. Please, round of applause. What a sport. We had a lot of help.
Yeah. Hey, thank you.
But you know, it is a momentous occasion, like 21st anniversary of Janasheen, ladies and gentlemen. I think that deserves a round of applause.
I had no idea. I just spoke to my team and I was like, you guys are supposed to tell me this. And it was you who told me that it's the 21st anniversary. Yes, it's a special day.
Yeah.
It brought back a lot of memories. I was listening to music of some of my movies based on the list you had shared with me earlier. And I was just jogging my memory based on all my old movies.
Nostalgic?
Yeah, and a couple of songs from Janasheen played. Yes, the last film I worked with my father. We
Yeah.
were supposed to do another film, but that never happened.
Is that
And
Qurbani?
That was his dream to do that. But even the making of Janasheen brought back a lot of memories, and it was.
Was he a strict father or a stricter director?
Wow, good question. He was strict, and I was scared of him. I was scared of him. He was a formidable person.
Oh my God,
He was a force of nature.
Force of nature, absolutely.
And he was one of those kinds of people who he'd tell you exactly as it was. He wouldn't mince words, irrespective of who it might be, whether you're his son or daughter or
doesn't matter.
anybody. He would tell you to your face, which is a great thing and which is very rare. Yes, it's tough. It's tough to sometimes hear certain truths. I mean, and sometimes he was not necessarily right, and if he was wrong, he'd be like, okay.
Was he a critic to you as well? Did he ever give you like, son, sit down, this is this and this is that?
Oh, yeah. I mean, when you're growing up, I mean, we're all stupid.
But as an actor, once you started acting.
He never criticized you in a way to put you down. He would say that these are the areas you need to improve in. This is what you're good at, and you need to know this. Obviously, might have taken a little special care because I'm his boy, but he was no nonsense in terms of benefits. Nothing. I was in a single room, traveling economy. That was my whole life. The first time I ever flew business was with my second film, and that too, which was Jungle with Ram Gopal Verma,
Right.
and I flew business for the first time on that movie. So, and he was very strict with money. For my first movie, I got paid I think 4 lakhs or 4.5 lakhs, and when my first film didn't work, I had to return a lot of monies I had taken advances. Yeah, because people wrote me off. I was out of work. I had to return close to 1 crore of rupees. This is in 1998.
Wow.
And I returned that money. Very sadly, I had to write my checks and give it back to people. And he told me this. He says, I'm going to support you for 1 year. He says, I'm going to give you 50,000 rupees a month, and I'll give you a roof on your head, but I'll give you 1 year. After that, you're on your own. And just before the film released, I had also bought a car, my first car, which I bought with my own money. It was an Opel Astra. So in that 50,000, 23,000 was my car installment. And I had to pay for petrol and going out.
Well, at least you didn't have to pay Bombay rent. Oh my God, it's a lot.
Well, now...
Yeah, some.
Yeah, we all live with our parents
Yes,
now.
that's true.
So that's how he brought us up. I think this was before working, of course. I think during my school days, it was 1,500 or 500 rupees a week we used to get, yes.
Wow.
And during school we used to get, it started off with 10 rupees and went to 15.
Lovely. There's increment there.
Yeah, because the auto fares used to go higher. So
Yeah.
going to school in auto, that one reading on the auto rickshaw in those days was 2 rupees 60 paise.
Right.
So going and coming was 5 rupees 20 paise.
Lovely.
So and then 5 rupees for lunch and
Yeah.
or 6 rupees for lunch. As a director, yes, he was also strict. No nonsense.
No
You had to be prepared. You had to know your
Plus
lines.
the aura also. I think, we were just discussing, Zeenat ji posted a picture and she wrote, if I have known anyone to have Rizz, it's Mr. Feroz Khan. Rizz. I mean, that's as Gen Z as it gets, but yeah, that's true. That's absolutely true.
He had a lot of Rizz.
He had a lot of Rizz.
But other than that, he was very passionate about life.
Yeah.
I mean, that's okay.
Yeah.
Let's put all the serious
Yeah,
stuff aside.
yeah.
He was into horse racing. He was into snooker.
Yeah.
He used to love hunting. Of course, hunting was banned after 72 or 73. So, I mean, hunting in those days, of course, it was a culture of the Maharajas,
Right.
and the British also continued that. So that was something he grew up with. So he used to form a gang, and they used to go hunting into the jungles for about 5 weeks. In Goa, Madhya Pradesh, down south also they've gone hunting. So I mean,
Adventures,
I've grown up hearing stories about that. Horses were a huge passion for him. So cars was a passion. So he's someone who
Lived life,
lived.
yeah.
He lived.
Yeah, absolutely.
Time is finite, and learn to live a little.
Yeah.
Work hard, of course, you know, it's one life. Take what you have to seriously, but otherwise don't take yourself too seriously.
Yeah.
And have a bit of fun.
You overthink?
Yes, I am a bit of an overthinker. Shedding off things I
Don't need excess baggage.
I want peace.
Yeah, absolutely. But you know, we were talking about Qurbani. Do you think you would ever want to revisit that because you know your father wanted to make it with you, and
it's always been in my mind.
Yeah, कोई star cast दिमाग में?
Not going to reveal it to you.
Okay.
There are, of
I
course,
thought I'll trick you into.
There are, of course, a few choices, but you got to get the story right. You know, I mean, Qurbani is celebrated for its action and its wholesome entertainment and the way it was presented and shot and edited, and of course, its music. And yes, it stood out at the time, but you know, films have caught up a lot since.
Yes.
And to interpret Qurbani in today's day and age is challenged. So we got to focus on either you do a prequel, maybe a sequel. Of course, one of the main characters, Amar, and there are some people who are keen. I've been getting offers to do Qurbani for many years now. I mean, not with me, but people have offered me some ridiculous amounts of money to buy the rights to do it, and of course, I'm not going to ever sell it, or I've resisted selling it. It's something I will do.
Fingers crossed.
Soon enough.
Wait. Yes.
Soon enough.
Yes, absolutely. We'll do some education right here. Let's look at your hero arc and basically familiarize this audience with, you know,
it's a good reminder for me.
Yes, absolutely. Let's look at the first scene.
One of my favorite movies.
ये अच्छा नहीं है।
क्या?
तुम जो कर रहे हो।
किताब पढ़ना तो अच्छी बात है, और वैसे भी मैं कोई गलत किताब नहीं पढ़ रहा हूँ।
तुम जो पढ़ रहे हो मैं उसकी बात नहीं कर रही हूँ।
मैं तो अच्छी तरह देख रहा हूँ।
बात को बदलो मत।
Was it supposed to be this funny?
It was a remake of
Khushi.
of Khushi by S.J. Surya.
Yeah.
Yes, I mean we had the original as a template, and of course we made it our own.
Hilarious. How did you guys keep a straight face? How many takes went on? I want to know that.
No, the director was very clear, but you know, these sort of reactions are tough to do. So and to make it look as authentic as possible, and then to I mean, he's not innocent as he's looking. So he's trying to be innocent, and he's being caught. It was a bit challenging, but the emotions were true. They were familiar. We've all done stuff where you're supposed to be not supposed to be looking at something for too long, and you've been caught. So, but it was sweet. It was fun.
But what a roller coaster of a scene. क्योंकि पहले ये लोग झगड़ रहे हैं, फिर हंस रहे हैं, फिर रो रहे हैं. That it was a long scene actually, and the entire it's like the way she says, तुमने मेरी कमर को देखा कि नहीं?
Yeah, और फिर then they break up.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, इसके बाद बात नहीं करते हैं.
This sari is not incidental. It's very purposeful.
Really?
Yes, of course. What do you think?
I'm going to look at your kamar. I'm looking.
But seriously, I think it just stuck. It registers. It pretty much registers, really. And your chemistry with Kareena.
Yes, we did three pictures together. You know, some of my we had a lot of fun in all three movies, and I have amazing fond memories of working with her.
Yeah.
And this was, I think, our first movie together.
Yeah, then Dev and then Fida.
Dev and Fida, yes. And she was, I think, the top actress of her time. And, you know, I was so excited to work with her. Of course, we've known each other since we've been kids, and the families have known each other. And she's a joy to work with. And
even the song Heyy, oh my God, what a trip! Crazy. Was it really a blast to shoot? Because it looked so much fun.
It was a lot of fun to shoot because we had so many get-ups. We were playing different characters, and you had the two actual characters from the movie who are playing themselves, but they're surrounded by all these other characters which we are. Yeah. We had a funny incident actually. We were shooting in America. It was just after 9/11, and in इस गाने में एक लुक था जहाँ मैं पुलिस ऑफिसर हूँ और वो भी पुलिस ऑफिसर.
Right.
तो मैं डायरेक्टर और choreographer or cinematographer, we went to a fancy dress store to pick up our costumes. And this is just post 9/11.
Right.
And we were very seriously, by whatever, we went there and said, we're looking for some police costumes and we want it to be very authentic. And he was like, yes, what are the details you want, blah, blah, blah. Can we know where you're staying and so on and so forth? We don't have it in stock and so on and so forth. And we'll call you back and we'll let you know. So we like, yeah, we'd like this, we like all the badges, we like this, and, you know, we like the baton that they carry and the handcuffs and the boots. And we go back to our hotel and the next day the FBI contacts us and contacted the production because it was just post
The
9/11.
FBI.
You'll know 9/11?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Okay. So yeah, and they thought, you know, I mean, there was me who looks, I can look Middle Eastern, whatever. I had 3 other Surya, DOP, thick beards, and you could have been anyone.
Yeah.
So they got very suspicious as to why these people want to. And we said we were shooting a film,
Right.
but they wasn't sure. And then the FBI actually investigated the whole thing. They showed up.
Damn.
And they followed us for a few days. They're like,
They
okay.
did?
Yeah. They said these guys are legit.
Yeah. They're just shooting a song. It's okay.
So a lot of fun memories. And of course, we had Bonnie Kapoor as this was the first film I got paid a crore for, actually.
Ooh,
my first-
fancy.
yeah.
Lovely. But you know, we were talking about your association with Kareena, and I just have to mention Fida. That changed my brain chemistry, okay?
Explain yourself.
I will. So, वो एक
And-
scene है. Again, go back and watch Fida.
No cupping. Or no capping.
No cap.
No cap. Cupping. Sorry. I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
The moment jab Shahid, so there is I don't want to spoil it for you guys, but I have to spoil it for you guys. The shower scene, yes, thank you. You know, it's the moment of revelation, and then he finds out that Kareena's character and your character are in cahoots, and you know, it's a steamy shot because there's steam, there's literal steam, and you guys emerge, and I'm like, oh my god.
That was a good plot point.
It was.
A good twist.
Yes. And I wanted Kareena's character to be with you. I mean, call me names or whatever. I just wanted her to end up with this character who's like this much. You know, like it's just so much.
It was a film. You know, it was a very progressive screenplay for its time.
Yeah.
So from Khushi, it was a progression. It wasn't just, you know, a popcorn college romance. It was more life, crime, the darker sides of you got to explore.
Yeah.
She's such a versatile actress.
Oh my God.
So
Just love
so
her.
she brings a lot to the table. So
Absolutely. Lovely. Let's move on to the next scene.
प्रेम भाई अबे सनी ये बहुत गहरी खतरनाक खाई है आराम से संभालो मुझे अबे रुक सनी रुक प्रेम
ये तो कुछ देखी होगी आप लोगों ने। हाँ, ये तो
What comes to your mind when you look at this?
I'll first start off with a encounter I had with a family at the airport, and it was a mother, father, and 2 kids. They must have been probably 15 or 16. I'm in line, waiting to board, whatever, and this lady comes up to me. Fardeen, मैं आपकी बहुत बड़ी फैन हूँ, लेकिन अगर आइंदा आपने ऐसी गंदी पिक्चर नो एंट्री की ना, इतनी अडल्ट पिक्चर, मैं आपकी फैन नहीं रहूंगी। मैं अपने हस्बैंड और अपने बच्चों से भी कहती हूँ, क्योंकि जब भी ये पिक्चर टीवी पे आती है वो सब छोड़ के बस बैठ के देखते हैं। आप ऐसे पिक्चर नहीं कीजिए, because it was about adultery and cheating and all of that.
Yeah.
So people loved this film. It was the biggest hit of 2017 or 18, and it's a classic. It's a comedy classic. It's one of the cult comedy classics of all time.
This was your first out and out comedy?
My first out and out comedy.
Yeah.
जब मुझे ये picture बोनी ने offer की, मैं hesitant था.
Yeah, you
I
were
wasn't
apprehensive.
sure if I could do this picture, क्योंकि original was Charlie Chaplin.
Yeah.
और प्रभुदेवा ने मेरा रोल किया था इस पिक्चर में. I wasn't sure, लेकिन बोनी gave me the confidence. He says मैंने खुशी में आपके कुछ 2-3 सीन देखे हैं, you know, क्योंकि खुशी में कुछ 2 या 3 कॉमेडी के सीन्स थे.
Right.
So he says मैंने ये सीन्स देखे हैं, फरदीन, don't worry, be confident, just करिए. And of course, working with Anis Bazmi.
Yeah.
I mean, he's the king of this genre, and his writing, and he writes so truthfully, and
He packs it really. I mean,
everything comes
everything
together
comes
so
together.
well, and he's a funny guy.
Yeah.
And of course, working with Anil Kapoor, who is so committed and dedicated, and because we did Om Jai Jagdish before that,
Which I love, by the way.
Om Jai Jagdish
I love
Om
Jai
it's a nice,
Jagdish.
meaningful movie.
It's a really nice
Yes,
movie.
working with Salman, who brings his own, stardom and identity and brand and his style. So it was great, and of course the story was fantastic. So it was very, very funny, and we had a tough time. When we act opposite each other, sometimes if it's really funny, you can't keep a straight face, so you don't look into the person's eye. You have to cheat. So half of this picture, I never looked at Anil Kapoor because I used to burst out laughing. So I used to look away. So that's how it was. Okay, I'll make this admission. The goofy. I don't know. You'll have seen. I can be goofy. That's kind of my alter ego. So in my home, I can be quite silly and stupid. I might come across as being cool and all polished. And,
Sophisticated.
yeah.
The Rizz.
But at home, I can be quite silly when I'm alone. So I tapped into that because I loved cartoons.
Yeah.
Yeah. I still watch a lot of cartoons, and now with my kids, I'm watching cartoons all the time. So even now, with my daughter. My daughter's Jerry and I'm Tom. Okay, so what I did one day was we ordered Tom and Jerry costumes from Amazon. And I was Jerry, she was Tom, and we were copying the cartoon. We were chasing each other around the house. And I was behaving like a cat, and she was behaving like Jerry the mouse.
How adorable.
So I tapped into my
Alter ego.
my funny side, my lighter side, my easy peasy side.
But it obviously turned out beautifully for this
Yes, no,
character.
great memories, and always grateful to Anil, Anis, Boni, Salman, and Bipasha, Lara, Selena, Aisha. They were all wonderful.
Yeah.
And of course, I got a chance to work with the Ashok Mehta. My children haven't seen this movie as yet.
No?
It's
adult themes, yes. They'll have to wait a few years.
The only film of mine they've seen is Hey Baby.
Yeah.
Yes. So they haven't seen any of my other films. Hira Mandi, I couldn't show them.
Yeah.
I showed them 2-3 scenes. My son came on the set of Hira Mandi, and I was doing a scene with Aditi. It was the breakup scene, and we were in close proximity, and he was at the monitor, and he got really jealous. He got really upset. Why is Daddy doing this? And he went to his van. And I've shown them some of my songs.
Yeah.
And now Khushi I'm going to show them next.
Correct me if I'm wrong, and I don't think I am. You were the original rom-com star. It was just so nice, all those pictures, all those movies.
I didn't know I was the original rom-com. No, there've been many
maybe
before
for
me.
I think when I was looking at movies that period, really a lot of, we don't make rom-coms anymore. I don't know. I just miss rom-coms, I guess.
Not like they used to. I think they have their own versions of it now.
But I think it's all marred hard now. I mean, if you look at the movies that we're making now, it's all either the franchise films, which we'll talk about. But I think I do miss the rom-coms. This era, maybe.
They were fun movies.
Yeah. Chalo, we'll watch the next scene.
Oh, this is so much fun.
Yeah.
आपका फोन बज रहा है।
जी, लेकिन इस समय मैं उठा नहीं सकता।
क्यों?
ईशा जी, वाहन चलाते समय दूर ध्वनि पे वार्तालाप करना संकटपूर्ण होता है। Talking on the mobile while driving is dangerous, you know?
तू फिक्र मत कर यार, कल जब तू लंच पे जाएगा ना, हम लोग सब तेरे साथ रहेंगे। और ये तेरी गाड़ी कौन चला रहा है?
जरा पीछे देख।
That's a lot of Hindi.
Yeah, this was Parimal Tripathi. Came from the brain of Milap Zaveri and Sajid Khan. And I think Milap was the writer. It was a lot of fun. This was a lot of fun. I don't know if you all have seen Hey Baby.
Yes. Of course.
No, especially this guy. He does everything in slow motion and is very correct. And he's really trying to exasperate her.
Angel became Pari.
Angel became Pari.
Kukurmutta.
Kukur.
Yeah, the mushroom. There was
Kukur mutur. I still can't. Kukur mutur jhol. There's some.
Kukurmutta jhol.
Kukurmutta jhol.
Yes.
झोल में कुछ झोल
Good jhol hai. Something. Yeah. Thank you. You'll remember the scene where I'm in the amusement park. I was talking to a whole bunch of kids, and they were all sitting in front of me, and I'm giving them some gyan on something. I don't remember. So, and I had all these dialogues to remember. It was a whole big paragraph of this Shuddh Hindi, and it was changed towards the end, and I was having lots of challenges remembering it. So, because there were so many kids on set, by Australian law, they had to have not a safety officer, but someone who supervises.
Right.
So you're not allowed to use any bad language, no swearing, no smoking around the children, that kind of stuff, whatever.
Nothing.
And here I'm standing, and I think I was standing up. Can I stand? Is that
Yeah,
all right?
yeah.
Yes, I was standing up and I kept messing up my line, And finally I went, oh. And the safety officer was right there. Like, you're not supposed to say that word. And I said, I'm so sorry. I'm like, sorry, kids. And then again, I went back to the scene and I'm learning and trying to get the lines right. Take 5 or 6. And I almost got it. And right towards the end, I messed up. And then again, I went, oh. The kids were like, she was like, we can't have this happening. So,
And this trio is such a fan favorite. I
Yes.
remember the reel you guys did, which
Yes.
I'm practically broke the internet. Like, it was so much fun.
We're back
to-
again in Housefull.
Yes,
In
yes.
Housefull 5. In different ways.
Yeah. Oh my God, look at this picture. Look at the star cast. Look
Yeah.
at that ensemble.
Yeah,
Wow.
some of my favorite people are here.
Yeah, yeah.
Sajid Nadiadwala, who's like a brother to me. Sanju, Bidu, AK,
Oh, the
I'm very
coolest.
close to.
Yeah.
First time I'm working with Nanaji.
Right.
You know, it's such an honor. First time with Tarun. Of course, first time with the ladies.
Yeah.
Abhishek and me go back to Om Jai Jagdish.
Yes.
Someone I'm extremely fond of. Dino's an old party buddy. We're working together for the second time. We did Acid Factory.
Right.
Chunky is an old friend.
Yeah.
Ritesh is a brother, and this is our third film together.
Yeah.
And Shreyas I'm working with for the first time. And of course, Goli Uncle, who was in Dharmatma with,
Right.
which was released in 1976. So he's seen me from the age of
Lot
2
of
or
age.
3 or whatever. So he's seen me grow up.
Grow up.
And it's so emotional and sentimental working with him. And of course, Johnny Bhai, who I'm a huge fan of.
Yeah.
You know, the legendary Johnny Diva, who have done. Have you all seen Love Ke Liye Kuch Bhi Karega?
Yes.
Yeah, Aslam Bhai.
Aslam Bhai.
Yeah,
that
we're
song,
trying.
oh my
We're trying to
God.
come up with a reel to post with reference to
Aslam Bhai.
Aslam Bhai.
How
So
cool.
we're trying to do something.
Have you finished shooting and
We're about at 50%. I'm
Okay.
currently shooting. I was shooting yesterday.
Right.
Today was a day off, and
Yeah.
I'm here.
can't wait for this? Seriously, like this looks like a lot of fun.
This is as mad as the other Housefulls.
Yeah.
And
Which is your favorite Housefull film though? Out of all the parts?
I haven't seen them all, but I've seen 4 and 1.
Huh.
So yeah,
I think first is also my favorite. I mean, it just got the like that comedy right, really. Like all of it
and of
really
course,
aligned.
I mean the original Housefull director and writer Sajid Khan. I have to. I mean, even though he's not directing this
Yeah,
one, but
yeah.
he, this is his baby in so many ways.
Yeah, yeah,
And
absolutely.
it's his brand of humor and madness that we are carrying forward.
Yeah.
So,
Lovely.
lot of good memories.
Let's talk about all the best.
हाय स्वीट हार्ट हाय डार्लिंग क्या तुम अभी भी गुस्से में हो
सर सर सर
So talented.
कोई लुच्चे लफंगे लूज कैरेक्टर लड़के मतलब आपको स्वीट है डार्लिंग बोल रहे फोन पे
What?
हैं?
कुत्ते कमीने साले ये विद्या का ही फोन है मैं ही बात कर रहा था अब क्या करेंगे फोन छोड़ के गई है
तूने वो गाना नहीं सुना? बहारो फूल बरसाओ मेरा महबूब आया है।
फनी प्रेम वेरी फनी धर्म भैया गोवा आ गए हैं और तुझे मजाक सूझ रहा
Another hilarious ensemble.
Yeah, no. Working with everyone was, I mean, Rohit, Shetty, and Ajay, and Sanju again was and the rest of the cast was very special. But it was a difficult film for me. It was supposed to start at a certain time, but my father was really ill.
Yes.
And then my father passed, obviously, and I started shooting for this movie a week after he passed.
A week after.
Yeah. So it was particularly hard. We had been through a lot, my sister and me and my mother as a family. And then I had to get into comedy.
Oh my God.
Literally a week after. So I had to just shut down parts of myself and just try and be funny. And all credit to Ajay and Rohit, and they were very, very considerate, and so I got through this movie, but it was hard.
Yeah.
It was, but this film. I mean, okay, no more serious stuff. But this film was remembered for. I mean, it's become like a cult comedy.
Is. Rohit Shetty
I hear about it a lot.
Yes, he was here and he almost announced All the Best too.
Okay.
Almost.
Was I in it?
I mean, that's what are you up for the reunion? You should ask him, really. That should be the next one, really.
Yeah, no, I hope they do it, because I didn't know. I mean, being away, I didn't know how popular this film has become over the years.
Yeah.
And
like I said, franchise films are like, they're bringing the people in. Log aa rahe hain theaters mein movies dekhne. I think the franchise films have really cracked that, maybe.
Yeah, this film there were two incidences that went on during this movie. One was, of course, shooting it after a week after my father's passing, and when the film released, I was sick.
Oh.
Yeah, I had a surgery. They found a tumor in me, so I had a surgery in 2009 or 10, and I couldn't make it for the release of the movie.
Oh my God.
So I was in New York, and Ajay thought I've happily gone on holiday and skipped
the release.
The promotions.
Yeah.
I didn't get a chance to promote this movie.
Okay.
That's such an iconic picture of Sanju's.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, I remember all of us looking at that picture, like, wow.
Swag.
He used to be, yeah. I've never known any actor who has had the kind of female following. I'm sure Rajesh Khanna in his time, and of course there have been a lot of good-looking actors since, but at least the females of my generation, I mean, used to be mad about him. And that picture, oh my God,
Rocky.
was on the walls of all the girls I knew. Dabu Ratani shot that.
Oh.
That picture.
Yeah.
She's such an amazing actress.
Oh my God. Seriously.
Yeah.
So good.
She's so powerful.
Yeah. Chaliye, we'll look at the next scene. We have to talk about this.
फिर से बजा
अब किसका बजा?
पता नहीं यार भाई.
तेरा ही है. तेरा ही है.
किस्सा खत्म कर. लिख दे ये.
लिख दे लाइटली
क्या लगा रखा है तुम लोगों ने? लिख दो. क्यों लिख देगा? मैं नहीं चाहता वो लिख दे.
तू नहीं चाहता वो लिख दे?
मतलब मैं नहीं चाहता कि हम सब अपने फोन के आगे मजबूर हो जाए यार. जिसे देखो फोन में मुंह ठूसे से जिंदगी गुजार रहा है. अच्छा खासा गेम चल रहा है, मजा आ रहा है. अब सब कुछ छोड़ के पहले हरप्रीत मैसेज का जवाब देगा. क्यों जवाब देगा हरप्रीत? क्यों देगा?
This character, I feel, sums up your hero arc beautifully. Especially the coming out scene as well. So much restraint, so much maturity. I mean, it shows the kind of journey you've had.
Yeah, no, it's something I've thought about myself. As actors, raw material is your emotional well, and that's what you draw from to give things meaning, and to bring life, to give life to the words. You draw from your own sense, your own intuitive sense of emotion. So having taken a gap, and of course being, having more life experience, being, whether you want to call it wiser or less foolish, whatever, but it gives you a deeper perspective. You have a much deeper understanding of the human psyche. And of course, this character had complex issues to deal with, and the necessary conversation, especially in our country, was very relevant. So, it was just the right time, I think, that I got to play. I could, I found that balance. And I think, I was very, very happy. One of the more fulfilling characters I have done, without the intent of just trying to be entertaining. It was contributed to a necessary conversation about, people's sexuality and, the choices they make, and how it's their birthright to make the choices, and how, we need to, all of us, better ourselves and, not have any prejudices if someone's sexuality is different than what is acceptable in society.
Sure. Like, is this difficult even today after so many years? Jab it didn't do the kind of box office numbers. Does that pinch?
Of course.
Was that?
Okay, putting the profit aspect of it aside,
Yeah.
I mean, higher the numbers, more the people have seen it. Okay, forget about hits and all that. You know, I mean, and it's done so many crores of business. I'm just talking about it's a story that we thought was relevant, what we thought people would find entertaining. You know, we thought it would resonate with people universally, which it has proved.
Yeah.
Especially with its release on Netflix.
Netflix, yeah.
You know, it was trending at #1 for several weeks, and the amount of messages and calls from you know, my mother's friends and my sister's friends, and they've all been forwarding messages. I just got a couple the other day. By no means was it a bad film. Some could argue it was
got really great
a little too
reviews.
sophisticated. Some could maybe we overestimated its mass appeal. Of course, we also had the rocket ship called 3-2,
3-2,
which
yeah.
came with us. So maybe the numbers would have been different if we had a different kind of release. But it doesn't matter about all that. You know, at least for me,
Yeah.
it still you know, holds a very special place in my heart, and this always will for sure.
How lovely. Thank you so much, Fardeen. This was such a pleasure and honor to have you here and, you know, go through all those beautiful scenes. Thank you so much for the movies.
Thank you. Well,
Please, guys. I hope you had a good time.
I had a great time, and thank you for inviting me.
Yes, of course.
I've been looking forward to this, and you know, it was really special to relive my movies, my moments, the people I've worked with, the emotions, and share it with all of you. Well, by the way, today I'm very relaxed and I'm speaking very freely. I'm normally not like this.
Thank you. It's such a compliment. Thank you.
So I had a great time.
That's the intention.
Thanks for having me.
Of
No,
course,
it was a pleasure.
Of course.
Yeah?
Pleasure's all ours.
No capping and no benching. Right?
No capping, no benching. Amazing. Thank you so much.
Nice kamar.
Thank you. I'll take that. You know what? I'll take that. Thank you. Thank you so much.